What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I want to talk to you about a very important topic, you guys. This is the topic of how to get an EX raid pass! Yes, you guys, there is a specific method to get an EX raid pass. It's very specific, and there is a way that you and your raid group can trigger an EX raid pass in your local park. Alright, you guys, this is possible. It works. I've confirmed it, so I really highly recommend doing this. Let's go ahead and get into the video. First off, I need to let you guys know that I got an EX pass. Alright, you guys, I got another EX raid pass. This is my 5th EX wave in a row. Alright, you guys, an EX pass wave is when the EX raid passes go out. They all go out at the exact same time for everybody, every single pass wave. Alright, you guys, so every time there's a pass wave, they go out at the same time. Everybody gets it at the same time. That's why there's a huge flurry of tweets on Twitter. You know, I found mine, and then I went on Twitter, and I had already been tweeted by dozens of other people who got theirs. So they all go out at the exact same time, and you can make yourself be in that pass wave by triggering an EX raid at your local raid. Alright, you guys, now if you don't have any sponsored gyms whatsoever, guess what? You can still get this, you guys. I'm not going to even talk about sponsored gyms whatsoever. I've got barely any passes from sponsored gyms. All of my passes for the last 5 EX pass waves have all been at parks, you guys, parks that have a nest in them. So that is the #1 criteria that you are looking for. We all know that parks with a nest are already identified inside of Pokemon Go. They already have map data. The parks have a boundary. Alright, you guys, so any gym that is inside of that boundary is actually going to be eligible for an EX raid pass, but you have got to go trigger it with your raid group. Alright, you guys, so the #1 thing that you want to do is find eligible gyms and then make sure that you raid them in large groups very consistently. Even if you only do your 1 free pass every single day at those gyms, you want to make sure that you do it. Alright, you guys, in a large group. Make sure that you're raiding in large groups. Some places don't have very much activity in Pokemon Go. A lot of people quit and they don't raid, and if that's not happening, then you can't trigger the passes, and I believe that that is why my live streams are triggering so many passes for so many people. Alright, you guys, let's take a look at my Twitter for a second. Alright, right here I have got my EX pass wave. As you can see, some people are still frustrated that they did not get theirs, but the people who are watching my live stream series and raiding with me every single day are getting passes. Alright, you guys, so people got passes. Let's go see some of the people who got passes in San Francisco with me right here. Alright, we got people who got the same raid as me. Alright, shout out to Joseph M, trainer level 40 times 2. I am following him, and yes, he did get the same gazebo as me. Alright, you guys, very, very cool. A lot of people got them. Lisa Glisson also got hers. I'm gonna go through a bunch of tweets right here of people who got them. All these San Francisco raids, you see this? All these people getting San Francisco raids have been raiding with me. Alright, Lisa Glisson right here. Thanks again for the nightly raiding with Jonno. We raid every single night, you guys, and it's resulting in EX passes. Jamie Pokemon Go Boss, one of my stream moderators. Alright, that is my fam right there getting the EX passes. Some people are getting them in like India and stuff, and I'm excited for those people. Congratulations, but they're gonna have to raid at strange times. Lucky for him, it's only 5 p.m. so shout out to him. It's only 5 p.m. That's really not that bad of a time, honestly. Some people are raiding at like 2 a.m. and stuff like that. I'm like, no, you guys, don't do it. Just seriously, don't do that. If you're raiding at 2 a.m., if you're getting EX passes and you're raiding at weird hours of the night, stop doing that. Come and raid with me on my live stream, and you'll get EX raid passes in the US for normal times. I mean, seriously, it's crazy. Unless you just like getting them at like 2 a.m. because you're off work. You know, everybody's off work at 2 a.m. mostly. I mean, shout out to you night crew out there, but most people are off of there. So I don't know, whatever you guys like, you can do it, but if you want to get a raid during normal USA hours, come raid with me. We're getting raids during normal USA hours. Alright, you guys, so a lot of people got them. I was retweeting all the people who actually got them. Alright, also Wifey got a raid, you guys. Wifey got an EX raid. I managed to get Wifey an EX raid at a known hotspot for EX raid passes in Sacramento. All the gyms inside Southside Park are dropping EX raid passes, you guys. It's really crazy. They're dropping them at a high rate, and if you haven't got one yet, you can probably get one off of there. Wifey got one, alright? So she just did one raid the other day with me. The first day of the extravaganza event, you guys, we actually went out there and did raids, and I was like, wifey, we have to do these raids even if you don't like these Pokemon, because they could give you EX raid passes. And guess what? We got them, and we only did the raid together. It was just me and wifey together. So you don't necessarily have to raid in large groups, but the thing is, the raids at Southside Park are already raided in large groups. They get a lot of people who go there and do legendary raids organically. So we didn't raid in a large group, but because those raids get a lot of large groups, they're already triggered, alright? So those gyms are already triggered. So if you guys have gyms that are not getting EX raid passes in your nest, in your local parks, you need to trigger them. So take them with large groups, get as many people as you can go there, organize a community day, organize, you know, like raid groups or something like that, organize something fun, give away donuts. People will show up for free food. You guys have no idea. Some of the biggest events that I ever went to for Pokemon Go and or at Crab Cove, and they had free food, you guys, alright? So free food definitely will get people to come out. If you want an EX raid pass, hey, just give away some donuts, alright, you guys? I'm serious, it works, alright? So you gotta do what you gotta do to get those EX raid passes, you guys. Sometimes the cost is more than just raid passes. You gotta spring for some donuts, alright? Alright, you guys, so a lot of people got them. Joseph M got the same as me. Let's see, OP Master got one in New Jersey. Shout out to him, but that's not from my stream. Atem right here, rating with me. Alright. Who else got it? Crow Nick got it, rating with me. I gotta make sure I follow everybody who tweets me. I'm just trying to be a good person and follow everybody. So look, a lot of people got it with me. Liberty Bell San Francisco got it with me. This guy got it in Arizona, which is cool. Not from rating with me, but still pretty cool. Cadester's doing a lot of raids. That's kind of cool. Let's see, from my stream, second Mewtwo raid right there. Isidro, I gotta follow Isidro. Alright, Alex J got it from raiding with me. So I'm just saying, you guys, a lot of people got raid passes in San Francisco from raiding with me, and a lot of people say that you can't really get raid passes in San Francisco because there's so many people raiding, but my stream is raiding in such large groups that we're getting them. So if you want to raid with us, come and raid with us. People are getting like 4-5 raid passes in a row, like the last 5 pass waves, basically since I started doing the EX raid stream. Alright, you guys, I started doing this stream. We started only going to eligible gyms, and now we're getting the passes like crazy. So it's pretty good. I want to make sure I don't miss anything that's on my list. One thing I want to mention, you guys remember how Mr. 6 Gaming was getting EX raid passes like over and over and over and over, and some people were mad about that, but I wasn't. I was like, go get it, Mr. 6. You gotta use every single tool in the toolbook to get those passes, and he was using every tool in the toolbook for sure. The reason that I believe he was getting so many raid passes is because he's multi-accounting 6 accounts, which means he's raiding in a large group everywhere that he goes. He is a large group, so he was triggering EX raid passes. And if you think about it, you guys, think about this, okay? He was probably going to gyms that didn't have EX raids spawning whatsoever, and then triggering the EX raid pass all by himself, and then making other people get EX raid passes who were never ever gonna get EX raid passes because those gyms weren't triggered. And then when he went there with his large group, he triggered it. So people are saying that he was actually taking raid passes away from people, but if you think about it, with the way that the trigger system works, he was actually giving raid passes to people and spreading the raid pass joy by being a one-man trigger system all by himself. So I gotta give credit to him. I like the multi-accounting. The only thing that I think doesn't really work with multi-accounting is you get a lot of raid passes all for the same time slot, and it's very difficult to do that many raids all at once. But once you get used to it, it's really not that bad. You can ask him. He's used to it. He's really not that bad. So I think that it's fine all the way around. I think that what he's doing is fine. I think that it's good work out there. Keep it up, Mr. 6 Gaming. Everybody subscribe my main man, Mr. 6 Gaming. But he got a lot of Mewtwo's before anybody could get Mewtwo's, and it was very impressive. And some people were salty. People are still salty because they can't get those Mewtwo's. But I think that that's how he was getting it. He was triggering it with his very own large group that he brings with him everywhere. He's a one-man large group triggering those EX raid passes. Alright, so you guys want to just make sure you raid every day. Alright, that's another thing I wrote down. Raid every day. There's people who are only doing their one EX, or they're only doing their one free pass at an EX eligible gym with me on my stream, and they're even getting passes. They're not spending a lot of money on premium passes. They're only doing their one raid a day, but they do it with me on my stream at one of the EX eligible gyms that I tell you guys about. and they're getting the pass. All right, you guys, they're getting the EX raid pass, so I think that that's cool. Also, another thing is don't worry about gym badge level. All right, you guys, don't even bother leveling up your gym badges. Wifey has no gym badge at the gym that we went to. She has bronze, if that. All right, so don't worry about gym badge. I know that the official tutorial that was oh so helpful, right? It said that you should you know, level up your gym badge. It's not true. Silph Road actually released some information that showed that people with higher level gym badge were actually getting less EX passes, so I highly recommend raiding gyms where you don't have a good gym badge. I've got all mine from gyms I don't have a good badge, and Wifey got hers from a gym that doesn't have a good badge, so I would highly recommend going to the ones that don't have a good gym badge. So anyway, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. All right, I gave all the information I can possibly give. I realized I have a lot of information about the EX raid pass system that I have acquired over time, and I just wanted to pass that information along. All right, so before I go, I do want to tell one more story, alright you guys, because this kind of solidifies my theories here, and thank you everybody who watches till the end of the video, alright? If you watch the whole video, you really will have all the information that I have about the EX raid pass system. Alright you guys, think about this. Remember that EX raid that I went to? It was in my local park, which is a nest in Curtis Park, and I raided there with my spoof squad. One day while I was walking, they came to a raid there with me. It was a legendary raid, and I got them all to come, and we did a very large group at that raid. There's barely ever large groups at that raid, but we did a large group there, okay? Then I got an EX raid pass for that raid, but nobody else got that pass. Nobody got it, okay? So why did that happen, okay? We triggered that raid, and I don't do very many eligible raids. At that time, I was not doing any eligible raids. I was barely doing any raids at all. I really didn't like the raid system, and I didn't care about the EX raid pass system whatsoever, so I didn't do any raids there, alright you guys? I actually didn't get the pass there. One of my fans got the pass there, okay? So one of my fans probably didn't do any EX eligible raids either. I didn't get a pass that round, but my fan got a pass that round, and it was for that gym, and nobody else showed up. So I went there to do his raid for him on a video, which you can go watch. It was very frustrating, and nobody showed up, alright? So what happened? Well, that gym got triggered by our large group, but then all the other people got EX passes for other gyms, because that was a weird wave too, where they gave out passes for really, really old gyms that you had done a long time ago. So that was kind of a strange wave anyway. So his account got the pass for that gym, but everybody else got passes for other gyms, because you can only get one pass at a time. So that was a really strange occurrence where there was an EX raid at that gym, but nobody raids that gym enough to get passes for that gym, so his account was the only account that got the pass. So that was very, very strange, and it further confirms the fact that you can trigger gyms inside nests. You just want to make sure that you raid them consistently so that everybody gets a pass at that raid, because if all of your raid group raids at other eligible raids, you may trigger that raid, but not enough people get a pass for that particular gym. They get them for other gyms. So I would say just take your raid group around to different eligible gyms and just make sure you're doing all the eligible gyms. It's really all you can do, but you should be able to trigger EX raids inside of your local parks. Just go with big groups. Alright you guys, that's the for real end of this episode. I put out all the information that I wrote down on my little note here, so that's all the information I have. I hope that it helps you, and I hope that you guys drop a like and comment on this video. Alright, thanks everybody for watching.